Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, all members.
Thank you, Speaker, sir. I stand here on behalf of the CPIM on the demands for grants for Ministry of Ports and Shipping and Waterways. Sir, the ministry has an important role in handling the cargo traffic in and out of the country. But unfortunately, this government has not succeeded in implementing the vision of making India a preferred investment destination. Sir, it has been 7 years now after launching the Sagarmala project in 2015. And even now, nothing sustainable has been changed in India's ports. Sir, this government has claimed that 574 projects would be implemented at a cost of rupees 6.01 lakh crore as part of Sagarmala project. Sir, for this, the government is patterning with the corporate giants like Adani Ports, and already major ports have been transferred to them. And result is that public institutions like Cochin Port are struggling for their existence. Sir, Cochin Port has been badly affected by the skewed vision of the government to hand over the management of International Container Transshipment Terminal at Vallarpadam to the DP World on BOT basis. Sir, not only that, this government unable to transform ICTT in Vallarpadam as a transshipment hub, but the finances for the functioning of Cochin Port also not made available as per the license agreement. So I request that the agreement with the DP World is terminated at the earliest so as to save both ICTT and the Cochin Port. Sir, another issue I want to bring to the notice of this House is that the acute shortage of containers for exports. Everyday news reports are coming out on how our ports are choking the supply of containers by poor planning. Sir, a lot of shipping companies are avoiding the Indian ports as they are facing inordinate delay in getting the containers delayed to mismanagement of our ports by this government. Sir, and what is the result? Sir, the shipping companies have hiked their charges by whooping 400 to 500%, and goods and products are piling up in our ports due to the mishandling of the situation by the ministry. So all this because of the poor planning on the part of this government while implementing a project like Sagarmala, your flagship program. Sir, already there is a shortage of containers in the world market, but this government has done nothing to help our exporters, especially of perishable goods. Sir, today we saw the Honorable Prime Minister boasting the India's exporting crossing 40,000 crore US dollars, mainly due to the increase in exports of petroleum products, engineering, jewelry and chemicals. Sir, why this government is silent about the sectors like seafood exports and coir exports, which are facing an unprecedented crisis due to the COVID-19? Has this government taken any measures to help the perishable food exporters at the time of container shortage? I want to remind the government that they are answerable for the ordinary people of the country also, who are the dependent of these sectors. Sir, coming to the waterways, which has the potential to develop as an eco-friendly and cost-effective alternative for cargo transportation with the country, is being ignored by this government. Sir, our LDF government in Kerala had requested way back in 2018 to extend the National Waterway 3 to the south of Kollam up to Kovalam and to the south of Kozhikode up to Bekal, so that entire stretch of 620 kilometers from south to north could be covered by it. But even now, this government has not approved by the request, and the state government is developing these routes from their own funds. Sir, proposal worth almost 1,300 crores is under consideration for funding from Kerala Infrastructure Investment Fund Board, and soon it would become a reality. Instead of helping the Kerala government by approving the extension of national waterway, what this government is doing to destroy the Bepur port by shifting of officials to Mangalore port. Sir, this government has the hidden agenda of snatching the traditional link between Bepur and Lakshadweep. And that's why even the existing facilities in Bepur are curtailed. Sir, is this way to develop the ports and waterways in the country? Why this government showing political vendetta in matters of development? I request the Honourable Minister to shoot narrow political compulsion and forward to help the state government and develop the ports and waterways in Kerala. By these words, I conclude my speech. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Honourable Member.